Hi, I am Alexis Macy S. Magno, and I am here to teach you about branching statements and program design. So, there is called a top-down design technique. It is the process of starting with a large task and breaking it down into smaller, more easily understand pieces which perform a portion of the desired task. So of course, you start with the start and then clearly state the problem that you are trying to solve. Programs are usually written to fill some perceived need, but that need may not be articulated clearly by the person requesting the program. And then the second step is define the inputs required by the program and the outputs to be produced by the program. The inputs to the program and the outputs produced by the program must be specified so that the new program will properly fit into the overall processing scheme. And then the third step is designing the algorithm that you intended to implement in the program. An algorithm is a step-by-step procedure for finding the solution to a problem. It is at this stage in the process that top-down design techniques comes into play. The designer looks for logical divisions within the problem and divide it up into subtasks along those lines. This process is called the decomposition. If the subtasks are themselves large, the designer can break them up into even smaller sub-subtasks. After the problem has been decomposed into small pieces, each piece is further refined through a process called stepwise refinement. In stepwise refinement, a designer starts with a general description of what the piece of code should do, and then define the functions of the pieces in greater and greater detail until they are specific enough to be turned into MATLAB statements. And then turn the algorithm into MATLAB statements. If the decomposition and refinement process was carried out properly, this step will be very simple. All the engineer will have to do is to replace pseudocode with the corresponding MATLAB statement on a one-for-one basis. And then the last step is test the resulting MATLAB program. The components of the program must first be tested individually, if possible, and then the program as a whole must be tested. So that is a top-down design technique.